present to you the graduating class of My name is Kylie Smith. I am the class president of class of 2025, and I will be your master of ceremony today. The Pledge of Allegiance will be done by Nadia Martinez.
Gerçekten başladığını, şeyin nane martinezine şer, bir personalizle, makay başlasın, çeşitli makay daşınalı. Hello, good morning everyone. My name is Nadia Martinez and I'll be saying the pledge. Kaya, başlattık ko benahan tuwagi, benahan tayo, çetuloy ko pagkaatışna, hala joba, dosi hasen yung hatita, kaya kasa ante, tanaya, benahod, benahjen, ke, joba, pazili, benahini, ka. Asyahan.
The national anthem will be instrumental. You may now be seated. Joshua Wilbur will now do welcome address speech.
Good morning, everyone. Joshua Wilbur, and this evening is address the question. Welcome. It's my graduation ceremony. It is my honor to stand before you today to celebrate the achievements of this graduating class. Congratulations to our wonderful graduates. I'm so proud of your hard work, dedication, and sacrifice. We also want to express our deepest gratitude to the parents, teachers, and staff who have guided and supported along their academic growth. Thank you for your unwavering support. As we embark on this new chapter, we encourage you to embrace the possibilities and challenges that lie ahead as a virgin optimism. Today, we celebrate a significant milestone not just for our graduates, but their families as well. We wish you all a very nice for the future endeavors. Congratulations, class of 2025. Thank you.
The welcome address in Navajo will be done by Cheyenne Dodson.
Je suis Shazani Shema, Shajah, Shazaka, Shajah, Dor, Shajah, Nama. Yad and Hidushido. Shay Shayan Dots Minisha, Nadok Haganas, Edges of Amandina and Ishman, Kazakan and Apashiji, Yahinet, Chikin, Dor, Shinelli. Shemato, Strays, Theodore, Dots, Shemasana, Foster, Shutavano Mega, Shinellis, Orange Shirley Dots, Dor, Shinellis, Tiki, Office, Williams. Those who are necessary for touch or tie again a shot. Savings are national thing. So the necessary for touch was hard. Nakidami dog on a DD, don't Nakidami dog on a Danish body. Should I can issue? Yard air in it or here. Quads on so Nakidami dog on a Danish body. Having been checked the item, bidding at the Halaya, a yard or a dada.
And Hopi will be done by Saloya Badu Yada Mansfield.
In the wise words of Surya Bear the Bible the Obi, the Bible, Perfume goes when I left the hospital. He ran in his life playing on the hospital. The government, when they was for hospital, in the government, then the hospital, they were playing on the hospital. In a similar then the hospital, they were very hospital. I used to have like a very class and they go to the they don't use the class and चले उष्मिया के आहिया वो चौंधा के आंधिया यहाँ पे मुगले के लिया बाकी दांचा योष्मिया के वो योष्मिया के इतोका योजी वो योष्मिया की आहिया की योना इकी किचनो शिंदे शंदे की चिया वो की चिया तब Oshtaga, Skamni, Yotayame, Ushpi, Tateoya, Ki Itani, Yokate, Ishabi. Ushpi, Ishakia, Nam, Oavia, Ki Eliospe, Ichinapi, Ki, Ichiapi, Ichipo, Tati. Nayana, Pashtagan, Shateya, Enaya Gopila Manga, Ejiaki La Neoskexia. Vishayan, Shi, Antansia, Hilamia, so, Moyana, Shaku, Benita, Sham. Ognana, Inaya Pila, Yamuki, Kiosia, Nagu, Etentia, Nash, Leon, Oyoglushna obdeki on eash neanion chadeya ishia. Chadevashia ion itokeyope. Then apedokim yoke beki. Sanke ki neon ash. Oishia. Oishia ihani na rakuikapia. Ki to ion ishtia bayan echayape tokenchiape toke betayane tokan twachiki bayan amayane kitakite okichia.
Next, I would like to welcome April Claremont to present Senior Athletic Awards.
Good morning, warriors. My name is April Claremont, and I have the honor of serving as the athletic director here at Twin City High School and Twin City Junior High School. Thank you for giving me a few minutes of your time this morning. I am here today on behalf of the athletic department to present some special awards that recognize outstanding dedication, athleticism, and academic achievement. This year we are proud to present two sets of awards, Senior Male and Female Athlete of the Year, and Senior Male and Female Academic Athlete of the Year. These awards are determined through a point system that spans each student's high school career starting from their freshman year. The criteria include participation in sports, varsity letters earned, playing opportunities, conference and state recognitions, and class standing. Now it is my pleasure to announce this year's Senior Male and Female Athletes of the Year. Our Male Athlete of the Year, DeAndre Whiterock. And our female athlete of the year is Natasha Hunter. Please join me in congratulating them. For the academic male and female athlete of the year awards, we use the same criteria with additional emphasis on academic performance. Students must maintain a strong GPA, participate in at least 2 sports throughout all 4 3 years of high school and demonstrate leadership qualities recognized by their coaches. This year's Academic Athletes of the Year, our Male Athlete of the Year, is Lawrence Nukina. And our female Academic Athlete of the Year is Chloe McGay. Congratulations to these outstanding student athletes. Thank you again, and let's continue to celebrate the incredible accomplishments of our warriors.
Next, Derek Franklin and Associate will call your evaluation.
Ya TCHS Shay Ya Dirk Franklin Chef Kia Ani and Stone Naka the Apostolic 20 Shay Nana Toga Shanana out without an understanding. Laying your talk with the whole soul. Once I will yay the other and shadow other Jehovah. Tabago Sunday Shanana Department of the Education in Manashis. Guardian Navajo Nation would yell. At each Odia, Cardia Shita and Seven. Cardia Eya, Halate out Ultra again, and the Hat and Chilapa, Ado, Babuka and Lady, Halate out and Tien, Ado Kibuna, Halate out and Chile, Itaho Ar. Also, by yesterday, a cardinal again, a without what's up with the daily several Sunday, and go again, you get a street of the common floor. On a special note, I just want to let the graduates know that from the Office of the President, Dr. Blue Nightman congratulates you all. We couldn't make it today because he's over at the White Horse High School graduation today during the same time. Honored guests, esteemed faculty, proud families, and most importantly, graduating seniors. Today, we gather to celebrate the achievements. It is with great pleasure to stand before you on behalf of Kagya Navajo Nation, Office of the President, Dr. Blue Knight, and in partnership with Laptops for Learning, a dedicated organization committed to empowering students in our indigenous communities. As we move forward into an ever-evolving world, technology has become more crucial than ever. The digital divide can create barriers, but through our partnership, we strive to bridge that gap. Today, we are here to recognize 4 outstanding students. This award is not simply about laptops that we are presenting. It represents hope, opportunity, and belief in a brighter future. With this tool, our recipients will be equipped to pursue their post-secondary education to continue making a difference in their communities. After careful consideration and the invaluable recommendation from our high school administrator leadership team, we have chosen 4 deserving individuals who embodies the spirit of perseverance and excellence. It is with immense pride that I announce the 4 recipients of the Laptop Award. Jordan Nez. Forgive me if I butcher your name. Anna Rocky.
I would now like to recognize Andrew Tolsar for NHL's recognition. I'm so sorry, correction. Sorry, Andrew. I would like to introduce our first guest speaker, Ms. Joette Walters. Ms. Joette Walters is the Chief Executive Officer at Tuba City Regional Healthcare Corporation. Ms. Joette Walters is a distinguished healthcare leader and the current Chief Executive Officer of Tuba City Regional Healthcare Corporation, a tribally operated healthcare system serving the greater Western region of Navajo. A proud Navajo, Ms. Walters is of the Zuni region of the Navajo Nation in North Arizona. Her deep cultural roots and personal connections with the nations a central. She serves our central to her leadership and vision. Ms. Walters is a native of Tuba City and graduate of Tuba City High School. Of 1990. Her journey from a normal student to the CEO of one of the most impactful tribal healthcare organizations in the country is a testament to her perseverance and commitment to service. After high school, she pursued higher education at Northern Arizona University, where she earned her Bachelor of Science in Nursing. She later retained her dual master's degrees in nursing and business administration. Walters, a particular bringing a unique blend of political expertise and executive leadership skills.
Joette Walters, nasze pamięć o nałamie chrześcijan, każdy chrześcijan chrześcijan, zgnięte jest proszę. Salutatorian, Leo Johnson again, Shemae Rosa Johnson again. Brazil, again, J.A. She does it again. Shanadi, Marianne. House Jones again, and Notice today, Ralph Johnson again. The confident again, they don't So thank you for this time. Good morning, everyone. It's a pleasure to be here with you today on such a great occasion. Thank you for this invitation from the school and the students here to be part of your special day. Thank you to our school board, the families, friends here that are in the audience, and all those that have supported and have brought you to this moment. Thank you very much. I also want to thank our servicemen and women as we go into the Memorial Day weekend. I always like to acknowledge them and say thank you, because for their sacrifice, we are able to enjoy the fruits of the all together. And again, I'm here on this room, thank you to the families for the love and the support and all that they've done to push you graduates to this day. John, well done, parents. Finally, to the class of 2025, congratulations. I'm trying to save my time, but I do want to share a little bit more about my introduction in English as I did in Idaho. I'm Joette Walters, born for the My maternal grandfather is the Red Bottom, and my paternal grandfather was from the neighborhood Rock. My parents were the late Leo Jones, who was from Keynote. My mother was a retired school teacher, also worked for the school district, Rosie Jones, who's from Greyhound. Today I live here in Tuba City. I work, and my husband is here in the audience. He's the Charles Walters, and we have 3 children. I came here to school, went through the Tuba City in the school district. I grew up in Grey Mountain. We were raised on very strong family values, and that really was what characterized a lot of how they approached my journey, characterized a lot of the hard work, learning, lifelong learners, and a lot of what my family has done to push education, and of course love. So I want to tell people that I am blessed beyond measure. So some of you might be asking, who is Joette? And who is this one girl from Grey Mountain? What does she have to say to us? Well, let me be the first to say, and I'm probably the least likely right here. But I do have an important story to tell you. One I hope that you can relate to, and hope that you are able to be encouraged and challenged as you move forward, as you continue to grow, to learn, and serve the community. In my journey, I've learned 3 important principles. 1, know who you are, and don't forget where you've come from. Be courageous and take advantage of opportunities. And use what you've been given, your knowledge, your talents, your skills, and all that you've learned, and bring that back to the community. My journey has led into because of my families and the values that they have instilled in me. I am the great-great-granddaughter of survivors of the World War that many of you are. Our family history continues to work and to thrive, to raise families and to rear their cattle and livestock and shearers and ranchers. I also come from a long line of educators who work in the school system here and at Keynote. But through all that, a family like yours, my family, have been thriving and have continued to push forward. And so I'm very proud of you today because you continue to embody that example. But growing up on the remote urban reservation, we did not have electricity and running around the right road. Growing up, I didn't know how little I had because we were rich in so many other ways. My grandparents and parents worked hard. They pushed us to go to school. They did not allow us to make it. They kept us busy. And they continue to be our biggest supporters today. I've also come to learn on this journey that living with so little is not a source of shame. Rather, it's a testament to our strengths, proving our resilience, our promoting ingenuity, and also keeping us humble. Graduates, be proud of who you are and where you come from, and don't forget it. Learn your plans. The value of getting is so vital to the connections that we make with each other. Knowing who I am can serve as a reminder to be thoughtful of how I carry myself when I present to folks in the community or serving family at the hospital. It's a reflection of what my family has taught me. Knowing where I come from also serves as a source of motivation. In my role as CEO, I advocate for better health care at the local, state, and national levels. Naturally, I'm more of an introvert, but when I know that our community needs and deserves better care, I have to speak up. Also, having lived with experience of having family with cancer, but not having a local provider, or having to travel hours for care, I have to speak up. My work has allowed me to testify before a congressional subcommittee and before Centers for Medicare and Medicaid and College and University. Recently, the board of directors and I spoke with congressional staffers about the importance of Medicaid. It's intimidating, but I'm also reminded of how our family here at home needs better care. So I have to speak up. Who else is going to tell the people? Who else is going to tell the Congress? Who else is going to tell our leaders that we deserve better? Other than those who have lived it, those who have worked in it, and now those who can talk about it. So that charge is also on to you, people in our audience and our young graduates. In my second work, in my journey, I've also learned the value of finding and taking opportunities. 35 years ago, I sat in this very seat. I was excited, I was nervous, and I was headed to college, and I did not know what I was going to do. I took advantage of scholarship programs, which allowed me to go to school and pay for all of the education. Initially, I intended to complete a degree in engineering. I accepted an internship at the Jet Propulsion Lab in California, although after 3 years I changed my major. The internship experience, the engineering coursework, and the time spent living in California only added to my journey. As an intern at the Jet Propulsion Lab, I was usually the only person of color, the only young 20-something native working among mostly older Illinois. It was intimidating. I could have gone in, but I was determined to commit to the program I had signed up for. Also, being a quiet, nervous girl, I had to speak up. I had to learn how to ask the right questions, so I would not get dismissed in that competitive workplace. After several years in the engineering program, it became apparent to me that it was not what I was passionate about, and I started to become my grandmother had passed away from cancer, and my grandfather's health was failing. So when I was home, I saw how the visiting nurses would come to take care of me. I was intrigued, and I knew that healthcare was where I wanted to be. So I took advantage and I took new opportunities in the chapter's workforce program. I thank the chapter for having those kinds of programs. It was with this workforce program I started my healthcare journey volunteering at the hospital. I came back to work as a nurse on the same unit that I had volunteered on. In my nursing career, I had mentors who helped develop my skills, and I worked in several areas of the hospital, learning a lot about nursing and a lot of the hospital, and also mentored other new nurses. So being open to learning, teaching others has been a very vital part of growing in my professional skill sets. Graduates, be courageous. Do not let your fears keep you from taking opportunities. By taking opportunities, choosing mentors, working areas I thought would not be possible. It was not always easy. There will be challenges, but stay connected to your support systems. When I look back on that journey, I see how those opportunities allowed me to find my purpose, find your purpose, and keep learning. Finally, take everything that you have learned and serve your community. Initially, I had come to Chile to fulfill a 2-year service agreement because I had the IHS scholarship. At the time, Tula City was still an IHS. It was limited in its scope. But in 2002, the Legislative Council made a pivotal decision in selecting City IHS to become a self-governed healthcare facility. That decision of self-governance made all the difference. There was a tangible change in the state law and new opportunities opened up the hospital. I had an opportunity to use my critical care skills to do new things understood. We opened the cardiac rehab program. I also worked on telecardiology, even radio. It was not what it did for me, but what it did for the community. It allowed for access to services such as the trauma program, the oncology care program, so I stayed. My purpose for providing care is making a difference in society. You do not have to be interested in working in healthcare. You can become an IT professional, specialize in healthcare finance, human resources, public health. You can even become a security officer in helping us care for patients. Our EBS staff who helps everybody to take care of our patients. Of course, we need doctors, nurses, pharmacists, physical therapists, dentists, but really, at the end of the day, what we really need is people who are passionate about improving care for our community. Graduates, my challenge to you is this. Who better to care for and to serve our families than you? You know what it's like to live here. You know what is needed. You speak the language and you know the attention. As I close, as you begin this next phase of your journey, remember where you came from. Take those opportunities, bring all of them, and bring all that you learn and help address the challenges in our community and the challenges that our tribe faces. You might find yourself a million miles away from here, but wherever you are, don't forget that you represent this community and we're proud of you. Some of you may be joining the military. Know that you come from a community that is proud of you, and we pray for your safe return. Some of you may be parents. Create a strong community. There will be challenges, but stay focused on your purpose. Stay connected to your support systems, and remember what you do matters. My family instilled in me a faith in God, and He has been the cornerstone of my journey. I encourage you also to find that. I am excited for you all and your potential. Our community and our people need you. May God bless you. Thank you.
It is an honor to introduce our next guest speaker, Coach Lee. He is a life champion coach, national Keynote speaker, and Hollywood radio show host, and author and community leader. With a history of excellence on the football field and in life, Coach Lee uses his personal strategy, motivation, and actionable steps which transform the lives of our individuals to live in all.
Thank you for that introduction. Walters, rising strength. Teachers, faculty, staff, coaches, community members, honored guests, administration, school board members, families of our Tuba City High graduates, and our warriors who graduated on this magnificent Saturday, May 24th of the year 2025. It is my honor to be here today and be selected as a keynote and a co-keynote speaker with Joette this morning and afternoon, and City High School, in which I am so grateful to Ms. L. Sosi, as your co-keynote speaker. It is truly an honor to stand here before you, beautiful and sacred land. This is more than just a graduation, it is a milestone in the lives of remarkable young people that carry the heart of the community. To the class of 2025, Tuba City City Warriors, congratulations, you made it. And they're not just the academic requirements for graduation, but through all the trials, the triumphs that have brought you to this moment. You didn't just finish school, you proved something to yourselves, to your families, to your teachers, and to your future. We stand today in the high desert on the land that has witnessed the strength of many generations. This land is full of story of resilience, of people who refuse to be defined by hardship and instead rose above it all. The mesas and the canyons around us are not just scenery, they are symbols to the roots of the cottonwood, to rise strong like the sandstone cliffs, and to be flexible like the wind that has shaped this land for over centuries. Here, the warrior spirit means more than just fighting. It means discipline, pride, sacrifice, and community. It means walking in your purpose, walking in your priorities, and how you meet and greet, how we think, how we feel, what we do, how we see things, and how we say things. Now, in what I coach, teach, and train the Fortune 500 companies all over the world, repeat after me to a city family. Say mindset. Repeat after me to a city family and say mindset. Say emotional intelligence. Say performance. Say perspective. And say effective communication. So please remember your mindset. Remember that your thinking matters. Because if you think you are, you're not, you don't. And if you'd like to win, but think you can, it's almost certain you won't. If you think you lose, you won't. But out of the world we find. You see, success begins with the warrior's will. If you think you are, because you have to think high and wise. You have to be sure of yourself before you be happy. Because life's battles don't always go to the strongest woman or man. But sooner or later, the one who wins is the one who thinks they can. To the city family, repeat after me and say warriors. Repeat after me, please, and please say warriors. So when we talk about graduating today, we're not just talking about finishing school. I've learned this by serving Tuba City School District in this 2024-2025 school year today. It is about stepping into the legacy of this land and its people. Honoring and listening to the wisdom of our elders. And being audacious in becoming the very best of ourselves to serve our families, your clans, and your community. This is a sacred responsibility to continue writing the story of strength, wisdom, Tuba City that you are. Tuba City, repeat after me and say hashtag, say real talk. So let's keep it real talk. Graduates, it was not easy to get here. You made it through challenges that no one expected, the pandemic, uncertainties, family trials, school stress, and teenage drama. You balanced classes with jobs, games with chores, and dreams with real life pressure. You had to grow up fast, and yet you are still here and ready to graduate today. Give yourself a round of applause. Each of you have a story. Some of you were pushed by your family. Some of you had to push all by yourself. Some were raised by elders, by aunties and uncles, and some by the whole community. But no one gets here alone. So today, let's take a moment to say thank you to our grandparents, teachers, mentors, coaches, administrators, faculty, staff, and friends who lifted you. Graduates, it is your turn to clap for everyone who is here for you. Please do so. You have to dig deep and find your inner warrior, and that will serve you for the rest of your life. Now here's the real talk. Everybody say hashtag, say real talk. The diploma that you hold today doesn't mean that the challenges are over. If anything, the real challenges start today. You think that corporate America, just like those of us that have come before you, that they're just going to give it to you? No. You all have to earn it, warriors. But only if you keep learning, keep growing, and keep walking in the values that brought you here as Tuba City Warriors. You see, life just doesn't hand you, me, and we success, joy, peace, happiness, fulfillment, love, and an amazing family. You gotta grind for it. You gotta work for it. And just as you've done to get to where it is today, we have no doubt that you will do the same moving forward. You are the next chapter in a long story. You represent your name. You represent these people. You represent your family, your culture, and represent as warriors. And this is the gift. You were raised in a place that values silence and listening just as much as speaking and speech. Listening is just as important as leading. In a world that talks loud, that patient strength of listening will be a superpower. Of being aware and seeing and hearing, not just with your ears, but also with your eyes. And see what people show you and tell you. And when people show you who they are, believe them. So as you go out into the world and into the cities, into the campuses, into the offices that may not look like you, that may not look like home, bring all that you have learned with you. Bring your respect, your work ethic, your laughter, your history. Don't forget where you came from. Don't forget that who you are and who you are as Tuba City Warriors. Graduates, please only repeat this nice and loud after me. Say, I am the king, author of my story. Say it, graduates. Say, author of my story, captain of my ship. No one on the planet is me. Unique in shape, form, heart, and soul. People may mock, criticize, and hate on you, but that does not change that you are the original and only you. That is your power. That is your strength. The key to everything is you. Your parents, your aunties, uncle, your elders, and all of us that are here on stage, we are here to applaud and thank you. So here's the challenge. Be bold in your dreams, relentless in your work, humble in your victories, generous in your leadership. You can chase success, but I and everyone here is asking that you consider that you define your own success. Become the you want to achieve, and let it include joy, peace, happiness, fulfillment, love, and family time. As you leave here, remember this: our greatest fear is that we are inadequate but also powerful beyond measure. But it is our light, not our darkness, that frightens us most. Because we ask ourselves, who am I? Who are we? Who me? Brilliant, gorgeous, talented, and famous? Actually, who are you not to be? Because you are a warrior, and you playing small does not serve the world. And there's nothing enlightening about shrinking back so that other people won't feel insecure around you. Warriors of integrity, warriors of wisdom, warriors of hope. Let the world see your light. Let the world hear your voice. Let the world feel your strength. And always walk as warriors, rise in strength. Congratulations, class of 2025. We believe in you.
Coach B. Next up is NHS recognition led by Andrew Tulsa. That was a lot of energy. Sorry to make you return it. Good morning, Joette Walters, Jay, Andrew, Tulsa, Asia, Tennessee, Asia. Welcome to Office of English Team, Kiamani English Team, not Kaiti English Knowledge. Shamat Bay, Shalomar Namulia, who Michael Tulsa, Imansiwa, Shajan Bay, Delbert English Team, William. Shamasana Bay, William Apple, William, Shay Bay, William, and so on Valiant Tulsa, Imansiwa. Hello everyone, my name is Andrew Tulsa, and I am the former National Honor Society President for the school year 2024-2025. Thank you for allowing me to introduce such a wonderful group of students. They have earned an 18th society membership by keeping the GPA's area of 3.5 or higher, showing exceptional characteristics of leadership, character, service, all while being role model to the student body. Each of these students have completed over 80 hours of community service and managed to attend the minimum of 2 TCHS, NHS sponsored events. It's hard work being this involved yet disciplined. I applaud each and every one of you for making it all happen. There are so many words that I could say, but none of them would be able to amount to how proud I am of each and every one of you. I will forever be grateful to be the person to acknowledge your achievements publicly. With that said, please rise when called and don't be afraid to smile and wave. Natasha Cotton. Former NHS Vice President and our class valedictorian, Chloe Day. Former NHS Secretary, Ariana Day. Our class Salutatorian, by our ability. Bailey Bowen. Kenesia Butler, Cheyenne Robinson, Angela Flores, Jason Fuller, Nadia Martinez, Lawrence Lima, Shailene Malayantila, James Caminito, former NHS Treasurer Lacey Gozzi, Paige Williams, and your former NHS President, me. Congratulations, my friends. I cannot wait to see what this group of scholars will achieve in the near future. Remember, the service, sense of community, and commitment to academics does not stop here. You may be seated, and thank you for your time. Thank you, Andrew. Next, the top 10 seniors. When I call your name, please rise. Chloe Begay. Mayara Maylee Bowen. Joshua Peacock. Angela Flores. Kenesia Butler. Nadia Martinez. Ariana Begay. Natasha Ikapi. And Daryl Young. You may sit. I would like to introduce Mayara Valedictorian as Salutatorian for the class of 2021.
Valedictorian Mayara Valedictorian, nasze zaczynaliśmy, tworzycie wasze szli. Damy patrzeć wasze szli, ja internet zaczynaliśmy. Hello, good morning. My name is Mayara Valedictorian, and I'm a salutatorian of the class of 2021. Thank you, parents, grandparents, family, and friends for being here to celebrate our graduation. Today we celebrate just one of the many milestones in our journey going forward. Today is not an ending for the beginning. These are talents and gifts that we have to offer. I'd like to share the following with you. Where you are now is not where you are going to be. Be afraid to fail. You're for a reason, or have a purpose, and you're meant to live life and share it. You don't have to be great, you just have to have a great desire in your heart and bring out the best of others in yourself. Show up each day and put in the work. Stay positive, God has a plan for you. Your best days are ahead of you. Joy and gratitude. I'd like to thank God for His goodness. I'd like to also express my deepest appreciation to my teachers and coaches. Teachers for your dedication and service. Thank you for all you have mental toughness. Being the greatest honors. And to thank you for sticking. To your fellow graduates, I wish you a rich path of continued learning and many exciting experiences. Know that the best is yet to come. Thank you.
City High School would like to honor our salutatorian, her plaque, honor of outstanding academic achievement, Mariah S. Valedictorian. Salute 2025. Now the valedictorian Chloe McGay.
Before I begin, I lift my heart in thanks to God for His countless blessings. Welcome to the parents who raised us, our families who have stood by us, the friends who stayed believing in us, the faculty who I am Yaidina Tachini, or Fakia Ani. My maternal grandfather is Ahmedin, and my parents are Tanya and Rufus Begay. I am proud to say that I am the valedictorian for the class of 2025, as well as the first because
am the smartest. I am here because of my relentless hard work over these past 4 years. Now, I will say this. Throughout this journey of receiving this prestigious award, to realize the intricate layers of challenges that I had to navigate. The path was not straightforward. It was marked by uncertainty and setbacks. As I stand before you today, humbled and grateful for this recognition, I would have to thank those who stayed advocating for not only me, but the students of Tuba City High School. This speech took forever for me to write. I felt as though it had to be perfect. There was lots of typing and deleting, going back and forth between my mom and the laptop asking, "Are you sure this sounds okay?" But somehow, in the midst of all of this, I realized I didn't need this speech to be perfect. I just needed it to be real. At the heart of this entire speech leads back to one character. Success is not only integrity, it pushed me to actually take time to reflect on how I handle certain situations. One of these moments happened during my sophomore year. I look back and honestly laugh at the whole thing. I'd like to share it with you all. One day, completely out of the blue, I got a text with a photo, and there it was. A whiteboard with my name, along with a few other girls, proudly displayed. Apparently, a group of boys had decided to turn the whiteboard into their personal ranking list. I then screenshotted the message and sent it to my older brother, hoping for some good brotherly advice on what to do. Instead, he hits me back with, "What kind of drama are you getting into now?" with the classic rolling eye emoji. I then told him I didn't even do anything, it was sent to me. He responded back, "Well, I hope you learn about how guys in high school. That's why mom said no boys." I hit him back with the question of, "Is that how you were in high school?" He replied back and told me, "This is about you." But now, to take a step back, be sure it's really worth getting in how we respond and choosing to show no reaction is best. This all leads back to character. It shapes who you are and paves the path to success. Success is often measured by grades, awards, and accomplishments. But true success is not built on hard work alone. It is grounded in character. It is the integrity we show when no one is watching. It is the kindness, resilience we demonstrate in the face of setbacks. While hard work opens doors, it is the character how we walk through them. Our values, how we treat others, and the responsibilities are what success
success beyond the classroom and into the real world. In the end, it's not just about achieving goals, but about becoming the kind of this year has not periods of intense stress, moments of feeling completely overwhelmed, and the loss of friendships that once meant a lot to me. But with every challenge came a lesson. Senior year was a time of deep reflection. It not only challenged my confidence, but tested my resilience. It was a season in which I felt the weight of judgment more than ever. Some of that judgment came from those I once called my friends, and shockingly enough, it came from members of regards based on familial ties and relations. It was very disheartening at times. Where connections seemed to matter more than but these experiences only deepened my commitment to fairness, resilience, of treating every individual with respect, regardless of their background. Despite these lows I experienced, the highs always managed to shine through it all. My family constantly reminded me of my worth. Teachers, counselors, coaches, and the friends had expectations. Thank you to my teachers, Ms. Ms. Janika, Ms. Torres, Ms. Williams, Ms. Kristen Bontu, Ms. Robbins, and lastly, a special thanks to Ms. De Jesus. Although she is no longer here, she left an everlasting impact on my Jesus for not but the unwavering belief you gave me in the short time we had. Thank you to the friends who stood by my side: Kylie, Ari, Hannah, Lacey, Maylee, and Tyra. Through all the highs and all the lows, you all have uplifted me. I am very grateful for each one of you and for making my senior year fun.
life. She continues to stick by my side and support me every step of the way. Not only is she my best friend, but she is like a sister to me. She and her family have given me so much support and encouragement. I love for being my best friend, whose support and presence is a gift. Thank you to all of my family, including my aunts, uncles, my 2 siblings, my grandparents, and my cousins. Importantly, I want to thank my grandma from the bottom of my heart. Some of you may have known her as Anita Annette Tallman. Since my very first day in kindergarten, she was always there, waiting for me at the bus stop every single day. Some she'd take me for a snack, and other times she would take me to McDonald's for ice cream cone. But the moments I cherished the most were the ones spent at her home. Me doing homework while she watched her Lifetime movies or played Elvis on her record player. Every so often, she'd take my hand and we'd dance around her living room, wrapped in laughter and in love. She was my biggest cheerleader and the one who made me believe I could achieve anything. Her words and her unwavering belief in me laid the foundation that instilled in me a love for learning. She used to talk about my graduation day with much joy and pride. Although she is not physically here, her spirit lives on in her teachings and the love she so freely gave. I know she's watching from above, and I owe all my academic achievements to her wisdom and encouragement. And now, thank you to my parents, Tanya and Rufus Spaghetti. To my dad, from being a little girl, sitting at the kitchen table, helping me with my math homework, to now, watching me speak at graduation, I cannot express my gratitude in how working in the hot summers and cold winters has built way more than a living for my family and I. It has built a life filled with opportunity, strength, and most importantly, love. You showed me what true education is. You showed me that love can be shown through actions and not only words. Every accomplishment, athletic or academic-wise, you made known how proud you were. You continue to provide me with a life filled with blessings. No matter how tired you may be, you continue to show up for my siblings and I. You continue to believe in me and everything I choose to achieve. And so thank you, Dad. I love you so much. And lastly, to my mom. Your pieces of yourself will grow. Gain opportunities. You're able the love that you encourage me because
love you more than I could ever put into words. And now, life isn't always fair, and the path you're creating hard times, but the good will always outshine the bad. Continue to try and continue to work hard. Don't ever let the opinions of others diminish that you care. Be humble and be kind. Take the grace to stand tall and have the courage to hold your head high. Anyone has the right to say anything that they want about you at any time. But just please remember that you have the right to prove them wrong. Congratulations, class of 2025. We did it. Thank you.
Chloe and beginning Valedictorian class of 2025.
Now I would like to introduce Tyra Leggett.
Jag tänker ej tarvingen politiken är slängd eller precis jag använder sig internationellt. I have the honor of introducing this young Minogue for the Jody Accelerated Academy.
Before I begin, I clowns, how beautiful and proud you guys all look sitting out there and marching in. And as I begin my speech, I want to say to everyone, good morning. Yakni, Lukongalanga. after this. Don't you ever let the world convince you otherwise. But let me say, this identity, that fire in your chest, it's going to sing, fit in, blend in, and keep the peace. But you weren't raised for comfort. You were raised for truth. You weren't educated just to make a living. You were educated to make a way. So when they ask you to surrender what you believe, don't. When they ask you to doubt yourself, don't. When they tell you that success means forgetting who you are, resist. You are not a body that happens to have a soul. You are a soul that happens to be carrying a body. And your soul was born on sacred land. It was raised in the rhythm of ceremony, tradition, community, and courage. You weren't taught to compete for crimes. You were taught to carry nations. You weren't meant to survive alone. You were meant to lift others as you rise. And don't mistake this moment for a destination, because it's not. This is the beginning. And beginning as a native graduate in this country means walking out of these with a fire in your chest and history on your shoulder. There is no finish line. So walk out proud. Walk out knowing that you are the answer to your ancestors' prayers. You are the proof of survival. You are the future of sovereignty. You are not the end of the story. You are the story that will continue on and on and on. So don't surrender. Not today, not ever. We are 45 strong graduating from the largest graduating class of the district. We are not just graduating students, we're restoring hope and redefining what is possible. Again, Aswang, thank you and congratulations to the Nijoni class and to the City Warriors of 2025.
I would now like to introduce the principals, Ms. Loretta Alsosi, S. Billigody, and Mr. Sharon Gadavia.
Catherine 20 By virtue of the authority vested by law in the governing board of the Tuba City number 15, the office of the superintendent, the principal at Tuba City High School, I do hereby confirm that the Tuba City High School senior class of 2025 who have satisfactorily completed the studies prescribed by the State Board of Education and Governing Board of Tuba City Unified School District number 15, the Tuba City High School Diploma, with all rights, privileges, and honors thereunto are pertaining, given that Tuba City High School Pavilion this 24th day of May 2025. To the Governing Board of Tuba City Unified District number 15, it is my honor and privilege
present to you the Tuba City High School graduating class of 2025.
Prior to starting, I'm a student here at TCHS 10 years, and I would like to ask if you may join me in giving a round of applause to the teachers of the City Unified School District, the teachers of our community, and the teachers of the Keynote. Going on, I'll be introducing the City Unified School Board President, Linda Hanani.
In my language, Tehani Washte. My name is Joette Walters, and I am currently the board president of the Unified School Board. I want to welcome everyone here today to see these wonderful children graduate. When I look at them, I can see my children. My children have gone through this school. So without, I don't want to make a big speech, but there is something I would like to say. It has been wonderful listening to you speak your language. In my language, our language was almost lost. But Miss American Horse did an awesome job in coming up and speaking in Lakota. Thank you. On behalf of the Tuba City School District number 15 Governing Board, it is my honor and privilege to accept the graduating class of 2025. Congratulations, students. Asbalik.
At this time, we will present the diploma. First, Kenneth Bishop. Lady Allen. Tosca, American. Area, Arizona. Diamond, Attica. Jarrell Dillon. Alana Begay. Charleston Begay. Tony Begay. Elena Begay. Ariana Odessa Begay. Julia Begay. Tyra Allison Jordan Begay. Kiana Begay. Tamara Begay. Tyra Janaea Najoni Begay. Darian Begay. Camille Kaylee Bennett. Shadell Bigforce. Mayara Bilgo. EJ Jacob Brown. Darren James Gay. Talia Flores. President Iron Husky. Tatiana Ibarra. Olivia Quito. Ray Cedar Quito. Michaela Sparrow Columbia. Aaron Kidd. Aaron Pinelli. Jasmine Lopez. Jeffrey Eli Manigoats Jr. Layton Mennemew. Aubrey Catherine Marks. Esmeralda Martinez. James Nakia McCollum. Reyes Bo Marino. Wyatt Ryan Navajo. Raymond Tayshawn Name. Zane Name. Lawrence Navkina. Maria Lawrence Navkina. Alejandro Pacheco. Soloria Paulina Matthew. Ian Saul Maestro. Olaka. Dion Rich. Dario Rock. Jason Evan Stagnito. Mason Stagnito. Delilah Cody. Terrell Cody Jr. Odessa Shepard. Logan Shorty. Evangeline Singer. Tia Marie Renee Stacey. Evander Sloan. Karen Valentina Sloan. Kiera Emily Smith. Willie. Laura Grace Wilson. Chelsea Yazzie. Sam Yazzie Jr. And Elisa Elena Rochelle Yazzie. Joette Walters. Natalia Marie Yazzie. Taylor Chloe Yazzie. Aiden Yazzie.
Can everyone please sit down? Thank you. Tradition. It symbolizes your hard work, your resilience, your dedication, and your journey. As your achievement, please
As I stated earlier, my name is Kylie Salutatorian. I am the class president of this year's 2025 graduating class. I am Kiani, Bilangan and Bashishti, Bilangan and Bashishti, Bilangan and Bashishti. Good afternoon, friends, family, teachers, staff, and of course, graduating class of 2025. Standing here today, I am filled with so many emotions. Excitement, what strength looks like. To our teachers and staff, thank you for your patience, your guidance, and for somehow surviving 4 years of our chaos. We may not remember every lesson you taught, but we remember how you made us feel seen, supported, and capable. Tonight isn't just an ending, it's a beginning. A launch into a future we create, wherever we're heading, to college, a job, the military, or just trying to figure it out. We're stepping into the unknown, and that's okay, because we're ready. Class of 2025, we are brave, we are resilient, and we are unforgettable. But most of all, we are all on this together. Congratulations, everyone, you did it.
Oh.